Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Math Today. We're going to be working with a number line, and we are going to be working with measuring using Unifix cubes. It's called non-standard measuring, when you use things other than the standard ruler with inches or yardstick, things like that. So let's get started. Counting on the number line.
Counting on the number line. A number line shows numbers in order. I can use a number line as a tool to help me count. I can use it to count forward. I can use it to count back. When I count forward by ones, the numbers increase by 1. Counting by ones is like adding 1 more to each number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I count back by ones, the numbers decrease by 1. Counting back is like taking away 1 from each number. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I can start at a number and count forward from there. When I count forward from 3 to 11, I count 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I can also start at a number and count back from there. When I count back from 11 to 3, I count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. When I count forward, the numbers increase. And when I count back, the numbers decrease.
Try it. Circle 2 numbers on the number line. Count forward from one number, then count back.
You could do it on this one. This is Unit 612, and I will also show you on my document camera. Let me show you the next one. This is measuring with cubes.
Measuring with cubes. I can measure the length of an object by comparing it to another object. I made a cube tower. My cube tower is longer than the scissors. My cube tower is shorter than the recycling bin. I can make a cube tower that is the same length as an object. The cube tower is as long as the comb. I can count the cubes to see how many there are. This comb is as long as 7 cubes. The cube tower is as tall as the book. This book is as tall as 13 cubes. Can you count them? How long is this shoe? This shoe is 7 cubes long. I can measure the length of an object by comparing it to another object.
Okay. All right, boys and girls, let me show you what we're going to do. All right, I have a couple number lines here. The red and yellow group may want to use a number line to 10. The green and blue group might want to use a number line to 20. I just drew one there. If you're having trouble finding yours, you can always draw one. So what I want you to do is just gather a few things around the house, maybe 5 to 10 objects. So you'll be ready for the other activity too. So get about 5 or 10 different objects that you can hold in your hand, so that you'll be ready for both of these activities. Now you can use pennies or you can use paper clips, whatever you have. So for the number line game, and I'll do the 21 first, you can do what the video said. You can put your objects on a couple of different numbers and count forward and backward. Remember, when you count forward, the numbers increase, and when you count backward, the numbers decrease. So let's start. I put 1 on 6 and I put 1 on 15. So just like the video said, let's count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then there's 15. I counted forward, so the numbers got bigger, greater. Now I'm at 15 and I'm going to count backward to 6. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. The numbers decreased and got smaller. And then whoever you're with, they can have a turn. And you can put it on 2 separate numbers, maybe closer together or farther apart, and have them do it, okay? You have 1 on the 8 and 1 on an 11, but you don't have to use paper clips. You can use pennies or whatever you have around the house. Let's count backward first this time. 10, 9, 8. The numbers started at an 11 and ended at 8 and got and decreased to smaller number. Now let's count forward. 9, 10, 11. So that'll be your first game, and you can play that as long as you'd like. And practice with words like greater than, less than, more, fewer, and what the numbers represent. And you can also, like I said, use a number line that you've drawn, or you can use the number lines that are in your bags. So here are some Unifix cubes, and I'm going to use these to do some non-standard measuring with, okay? Like I said, non-standard measuring is when you don't use rulers and yardsticks and inches and things like that. You can use your hand, you can use paper clips, you can use Unifix cubes, something else to measure. So I chose my cell phone. Let's measure Miss Brown's cell phone. Now remember, edge to edge. Let's see how many Unifix cubes measure the length of Mrs. Brown's cell phone. I'm going to make a little tower. Measuring with Unifix cubes and paper clips is always so fun. Okay, that looks about right. Or you can put it this way. Let's see how many Unifix cubes long Mrs. Brown's cell phone is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I tapped each one and counted. Now I'm going to recheck myself to make sure that it is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, this way is shorter. So it's going to be a smaller number. Long ways at 7. Let's see how many Unifix cubes would be here. Let's estimate. I would guess maybe about 4. What do you think? I'm going to put 4. Look, right there. It's just a little bit longer. So it's 4 Unifix cubes that way. Look what I also brought. Miss Brown's shoe. Okay, let's see how many Unifix cubes long Miss Brown's shoe might be. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Unifix cubes long. So if I took my shoe away, that is how long my shoe is. I also have a book. And let's see, I would say maybe 5 or 6, maybe 6 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if Miss Brown is right. So you're just going to take your Unifix cubes and measure things around your house. Yep, it's about 6 Unifix cubes long. Let me get you back here. Find things around your house like a sock or a shoe or a flashlight or a crayon, a fork or spoon, a bowl, anything that you have around the house, and measure with Unifix cubes and estimate how many you think it might look like. Measuring with Unifix cubes is really fun. And played with the number line, counting forward and backward from any given number. All right, enjoy.